Some days, when I wake, the last thing I want to do is come to you. Resistance, I have learned, is futile. I find myself returning to you the next day if I refuse. Returning to that same spot to change in, to those same conversations with every new stranger, to this same path and the route that takes me to you. Thamesis, you're my most consistent lover. I've spoken about you more than I've spoken about any other, and yet you demand more of me than any other could. You strip me back to my most basic of being anymore, and I cannot experience you. Like a tightrope walker, I can only reach you by treading carefully, hoping that nothing in the mud beneath my feet will stop me from connecting with you, praying not to fall before I fall into you. Still, my feet slap, slipping in the mud, sliding beneath me. Each time I walk this path, I am aware that the further I go, the more you will ruin me. The further I go, the longer the pleasure of being carried by you and your seeping into me will last. The longer I stay in, the more you will drain me. The effects of you manifesting in fatigue, fumbling fingers, and a frozen belly for hours after I have come to you. I have learnt to be affected by you. I check on your temperature so that I know what to expect from you. Aware that at your most bitter you play at ripping my fingers and toes from me, pricking my skin with your every molecule. In you, the senses of humanity no longer help. For you, I have needed to learn a sense of breath and a sense of blood. You have forced this upon me, tapping into parts of my physiology which I cannot control. I can only, fruitlessly, attempt to fight back against what you will inevitably do to me. The very ways in which you have affected me are part of me. You have shaped me down to my very tissue. And so, I come to that same spot, aware of what you will do to me. I enter you, and you take my breath away. Like some Arctic jellyfish, your icy tentacles have pricked me all over and left me gasping. You have caught me as I catch my breath, taking in the duck's eye view on this segment of the world. Soon I will lose my ability to sense where the boundary lies between you and I, my body melting into yours as it cools. The climax of the swim is soon to come. In this moment, there is a joy for which I have come to you. The thrill of your 5 degrees Celsius grip. The pleasure of being alone with you. One of a rare few who knows your embrace. In you, I have learnt what it means to be earth, or rather, water bound. My humanity dissolving with every second I am immersed in you. It is this feeling that I am addicted to, this sensation that I know of no other way of accessing, this experience that I know will always come at a cost with you. Like a tumultuous lover, I have to fight to leave you, only to find that, having done so, I wish I had stayed longer. I know our relationship. I know I'll be tempted to return to your grasp rather than trudge back to humanity and be flooded by the haze that will come after my departure. Thamesis, for those moments I am in you, we interact. Your embrace will stay with me after I leave you, and traces of me will flow down your length. Addicted to you, I will return to you until that day when I can no more, and another takes my place.